Hey guys, it's Yvonne and I'm excited to get started on a new project that I hope to share with you guys. I want to work on some ATCs for Valentine's Day, but before I do, I just want to give you guys a quick big thank you from the bottom of my heart. I received so many messages and such sweet comments on the last video, and it just really warms my heart and I'm so grateful. It's great being part of this YouTube crafting community. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have gathered, as you can see, some supplies for the ATC. I want to go with a non-traditional color scheme, something a little more shabby. So I have this corrugated pad that my sister gave me for my birthday. She also gave me this cork pad, and you'll see I'm going with some neutral colors, burlap paper, and then this assortment of things I've already prepared. I cut out some ATC size cards to use as a back, and I will be layering all the other embellishments on the base. You'll see that I have cut out some hearts for the Valentine's Day theme in some of the same papers. That's a lace sheet that I got from Michael's. It's 12 by 12 that I cut out some hearts, and I also cut out some rectangular shapes to lay maybe as a base to the ATC card. Also some embellishments from Recollections, some flatback pearls, and then this assortment of pearl trim, different colors, different sizes, things I think I might want to add onto an ATC card that is shabby. The pearl stems, and then this big heap of textiles that I laid out, again, things I think I might want to use. I have some of my favorite pieces in here that I like working with, some jute twine, and I really like this ribbon from Hobby Lobby, the burlap with the lace already attached to it. You'll see I have some cheesecloth, some tulle, some lace trim as well, some appliques that I will cut out and use as smaller pieces, and then just a random assortment of different laces. I also gathered up a collection of flowers, some from I Am Roses, some from Prima. I also have some wood veneers that I'm going to use. I think I got those from Saw Crafters, and I hope to use this to give it the shabby look I'm going for. Okay, so I cleared my space, which just means that I just pushed everything out of the way. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the first ATC card together with you. It's a 3.5 by 2.5 card. I'm going to do a little bit of finger painting using my finger because I just think it works easier for me that way. I get the paint exactly where I want it, and I like to work with my hands. I'm a hands-on kind of girl. So once I get that paint there, I am going to use lace as the next layer. That is the Buttermilk Americana acrylic paint, and I've already cut a piece of lace that is approximately the right size that I want to use, and I'm just going to do a quick look-see, see if I like it. A little bit of adhesive, since I'll be adding layers to that, most likely with my hot glue gun, then I don't worry too much about using a whole lot of adhesive for the layer that's directly on top of the base. So there's the first layer. Next, I'm going to use one of the heart shape burlap cutouts, and I'm going to edge that with the same paint. And I do that just so that it stands out a little bit. I like to have contrast around the edges. I guess it's the same concept as distressing all of our edges, just with the lighter shade. And I'm also going to prepare this burlap heart to pop up a little bit. So I'm going to use some random pieces of chipboard that I have, and I'm just gonna hot glue gun it down. So I'm gonna grab the pieces, and they're just scraps that I have in my stash, and I just cut them down to the little sizes that I need and attach those with my hot glue gun. And I do like to incorporate a lot of dimension in all of my projects. So the challenge, of course, is not to burn yourself, right? Okay, the next layer is the applique that I showed earlier. Glue that there. I think that'll be pretty. Looks pretty shabby. A few little spots of hot glue. Okay, then I'm going to select another piece of lace trim, and I'm just going to go down below the bottom portion of the ATC, right about there. Still leaving a little bit of the burlap, the corrugated board base, so making sure that that's still visible. Cut it down approximate size. I can trim down further later once I'm done. I'm going to use hot glue gun to lay that little booger down. So lay the lace down, and oof, that glue is hot. Those little glue gun strings just get everywhere. I'm also going to use some pom-pom trim, which I think is just adorable, especially the very small mini size pom-pom trim. I love that stuff. Lay that. I wonder if I had a better glue gun, if I would still have troubles with the glue strength. I'm going to pull out some of the flowers, and just to give it a little splash of color, I think I'm going to go with pink. That's from my I Am Roses stash. And maybe one more. Lay those down, slightly off-centered. I'm going to cut off the wire stems. I'm not really good at making those cute little curls that people make. It always looks bad, so I just cut them right off. Same with the mini flower, like the two-tone rose. Okay, so pretty simple, but I like the look. I'm going to go ahead and trim the excess of the lace and the pom-pom trim. I probably should have grabbed my Tim Holtz scissors, but this will do. Okay, there we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and pause, make the rest of my collection, and then come back and share what I've put together. Okay guys, I'm back, and I'm really excited because I really like the way they turned out. I'm going to go over each one with you. The first one we started together. I added just a few more things. The pearl stem, a jute twine bow, and a little pearl rhinestone embellishment. The next one, I used an I Am Roses, the ribbon, the pearl, corrugated heart, the Hobby Lobby ribbon with the lace attached to the burlap, the applique, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's some diamond dust on the flower as well. A little metal piece with another piece of the applique. The next one, I used the lace paper to cut out the heart shape. There's tulle, if you look carefully you might see it. Underneath the applique, the ribbon, a different hue for the flower, little pearl button, some roses with a pearl stem. Really like it. Okay, the next one, I have the heart cut out of burlap, lace paper. I distressed the edges of the heart, the applique, the bow, prima rose, metal charm, The next one, I cut the heart out of cork, put a little bit lace around it, the metal charm, the applique Prima Rose, spray, the tulle spray with some pearls. For the last one, I used cork as the background. I have a layer of lace and then the corrugated heart, a wood veneer that says Bliss, a bow with the jute twine, Prima Rose. I am roses flowers, some pearl and lace at the bottom, and that is it. Well, I'm really excited. I think they turned out really well, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited to be back sharing with you guys in the crafting community here on YouTube. So thanks again.